everyone, so today's video is going to be my updated skincare routine. I did a skincare routine last year and I don't remember how long ago last year it was, but I have changed up products. Some of the products I think maybe one or maybe even two of the products that I'm going to show you guys I still use from that skincare routine, but pretty much everything has changed. The reason I wanted to do an updated skincare routine was because I'm actually using a new skincare line, which I've never done before apart from like when I use Proactive for like literally a couple of weeks. But the reason I'm using a new skincare line is because I go to beauty school and to do my diploma of beauty therapy, and one of the people that we're partnered with is Core, and I'll put the link down to the website that sell Core. I think it's called naturesnursery.com.au or something like that. It is a high-end skincare range, but it's still at like wholesale prices, so it's not too expensive. I was given it because I go to school there and I've been testing it out and I've just been using it. So yeah, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. They're not paying me to do this or anything like that. I've just been using it and I generally like it, and I know that I'm going to continue using the line for quite some time, which is why I wanted to do an updated version. I'm going to get started firstly with makeup remover. Now I think back in my last skincare routine I mentioned that I used baby wipes to remove my makeup. I don't use them anymore. I use actual makeup remover cleansing wipes just because I feel like it gets the makeup off better, and you can also use them to remove your eye makeup a lot of the time as well, whereas with baby wipes like you can't really do that because they're not that terrific. So I do change up with my makeup wipes just depending on the store that I'm in and stuff like that, but the ones that I have today that I've used before that I really like are these simple Kind to Skin cleansing facial wipes. These are pretty popular. It even says like #1 UK cleanser brand. These are pretty popular wipes around on the YouTube and like blogging community and stuff like that. They're really good for removing makeup. I personally don't like to necessarily just use any sort of makeup wipe to remove my eye makeup just because I don't like to tug too much, but these are really nice. They remove your face makeup really well. The only thing I don't like about these too much is the texture. I feel like they have sort of like a rough texture to them. I'm not sure if that's just me or not, but I do feel like they have a bit of a rough texture. I still really like them. I think that they remove makeup really well, and it's kind of like a good added step before cleansing to completely remove makeup. And then just for eye makeup, I just thought I'd quickly mention the one that I'm using right now is the Garnier Simply Essentials Soothing Eye Makeup Remover. I really do like this one. I want to try the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover or something like that, but this has no perfume, no alcohol, no colorants, and it's suitable for sensitive eyes. I don't know if it says removes waterproof makeup. It doesn't actually say that, but I find that this removes my makeup quite well. I just take a cotton pad and remove it, and I find that it gets rid of it, so I really like it. And I like the sort of like watery eye makeup removers. I also like creams as well, but yeah, I do actually really like this one and I would repurchase it again. So moving on now to cleanser. So the cleanser that I'm using is, as I said, from Core, and it is their foaming cleanser. Now Core is actually a really natural brand. There's a lot of natural things in there. They don't have any parabens. That is the main thing about this cleansing brand that they do, is they are paraben free. They have natural parabens, but they don't have chemical parabens. And the good thing and the interesting thing about the whole entire Core range is that they're actually based around colostrum, which is, if you don't know what colostrum is, it's bovine colostrum. It is basically the substance that is before the milk in the cow when it is breastfeeding and stuff like that. That's what colostrum is. It's also in pregnant women and stuff. It's the substance that comes out before the milk, and it's basically what gives you your immunity. It is an antibody. So it's made in Australia, by the way, as well. So this is a foaming cleanser. I really like it. All of these products have a very silky kind of feel to them because they are more higher end. They don't have chemicals in them and all of those stuff. Like I was using the Neutrogena 2-in-1 wash and mask before, which I think I mentioned in my last skincare, and when you look at the ingredients, it has so many chemical ingredients into there because it's such a medicated product, and it also contains tons of parabens, chemical parabens, which have been proven to be carcinogenic. So this is a very natural cleanser. It is very silky. You can tell that it's more of a high-end skincare range, and it foams up really, really well. This is a foaming cleanser, so I just put 2 or 3 pumps into my hand, add some water, rub it into my hands. It's foaming. It just helps to remove all of my excess makeup and just clean my skin really, really well. So next after that is toner. Now I have 2 toners here that I really like using. The first one is the Revitalising toner. This is the only product in the core range that doesn't have colostrum, because they can't put colostrum into a toner because it is a powder and toner is just water. So the toner is really nice. It smells really, really good. It smells very floral and clean. It's actually a different smell to all of the other scents. These don't smell like if you have a problem with scents of skincare. It has kind of like a clean scent to it. Like, it doesn't really have a strong scent to them, to the products. It's not a rancid smell or anything like that. It's not like a sickly smell or a very strong chemical smell or fragrance smell. It's just like a clean smell, basically. I don't know if that's helping or not, but I can't really describe smells very well, but it's just a clean smell. Like, it's nothing bad. And this is actually a spray-on toner, so you mist this onto your face. But because it has AHAs in it, it can be a little bit drying onto your skin, because alpha hydroxy acids can be a bit drying, so it can dry out your eyes and your lips a little bit. Apparently, I mean, I haven't had any issues with it, but the lady who does, who works with a skincare brand said that that can happen, so I spray it onto little cotton pads and rub it all over my face. So that's that. And then I also really like T. Dickinson's All Natural Witch Hazel. I've been using this for a while now, and this is just a very natural toner. It just helps to remove any excess makeup. That is essentially why I use toner. I don't really find that it does anything super big deal, but I just like that it removes all of that excess makeup and kind of prepares my skin for the next steps that I'm going to take. So next off is my moisturiser. Now I have 2 different moisturisers that I use, one for day and one for night. But before I go, well, I'll start off with the day one first. So I use the Core Restorative Day Concentrate. None of these products contain SPF, which is a bit of a downside. But this particular moisturiser, probably my least favourite out of the range, just because it is quite sticky. It is quite a sticky moisturiser. You need to put it on and you need to let it absorb. The good thing about that is it is a great makeup base, and it's also, because it doesn't absorb too quickly, it gives you a really nice working base for your foundation. When I put this on, let it absorb for a while, and then put foundation over the top, my skin just looks very flawless and it doesn't look dry. With some moisturisers that I've used before that are for the daytime, I've put the moisturiser on, it's absorbed really, really quickly, or it's been too like mattifying, and then I put foundation over the top and it doesn't really give that radiant glow like this one does. And as I said, it's a good makeup base because it does have that sticky kind of texture. It does eventually go away. It's just at first, you know, it's a little bit sticky, and that's the only thing I don't like about it, but it is a good moisturiser. And then for nighttime, I use my Hydraluron, which is a very popular product. You guys have probably all heard of it, but it's basically hyaluronic acid, or hyaluronic acid, I don't know. What is it? Hyaluronic acid, which basically is a serum that you put on before your moisturiser to help your moisturiser absorb better into the skin. If you just apply moisturiser on, it just absorbs into like the surface layer, and then it you know, evaporates with like the air conditioning and, you know, all of those really drying things that a lot of the time we have in the house. So using a serum before your moisturiser is actually a really, really good idea. I'm not sure if you should use this twice a day, but I just personally use it once a night, so it's like my nighttime skincare routine. It's the only thing really that I change up at night, is just I add a Hydraluron and I use a nighttime moisturiser. I still use the same cleanser and the same toner and the same makeup remover, but I've noticed a huge difference in my skin with using this, even though I've only been using it for a week. I just apply a small amount to my face, let it sink in for a little while, put on my moisturiser, and in the morning my skin just once again is really radiant. It's not as dry. I've noticed my foundation sits way better onto my skin. It doesn't sit on the top of my skin and cling to any dry areas or look dry and cakey. It just sinks right in. My powder sinks right in. It's a really, really good product, and it is a little bit expensive. Where I bought it, it was $39 or $35, somewhere around that mark, but you literally use a small amount, so it's okay. And for my nighttime moisturiser, this is the only thing that I'd probably change up out of the whole range, just because I like to try different things. But this is just the Nivea Essentials Rich Regenerating Night Cream. So it's a little bit thicker obviously than your daytime moisturizers. It's gonna, you know, be a lot more richer and moisturizing, and at nighttime it is okay to kind of use something like that because it's gonna sink better into your skin when you're sleeping and stuff like that. This is an okay moisturizer. I don't think that it's absolutely terrific. I do want to try other ones, but this is just the one that I've been using at the moment. Then I have exfoliants. Now I exfoliate once or twice a week, and I have the core one, which is the gentle exfoliator. I like this one because it is not very gritty or harsh. It's quite like a nice, it's not a beaded exfoliant, I don't think. Actually, it could be a beaded exfoliant. No, it's not really. It's not like a beaded exfoliant. It does have like little grains to it, but it is not super harsh on your skin to the point where you put it on and you feel like you're rubbing all of your skin away. It's a really kind of nice, gentle exfoliant that's perfect. You could probably even use this more than like once a week, but I use it about once or twice a week. And the other one that I wanted to include is the St Ives Green Tea Scrub. This is absolutely amazing. It contains 1% salicylic acid. It's oil-free. It smells amazing. It's a little bit harsher than this one. Well, actually it's quite a bit harsher than this one, but it really, really does the job. It makes your face feel like it's so clean, like to the point where you're just like, you have nothing on your skin whatsoever. Really, really helps to, you know, remove dead skin and just makes your skin look radiant because, you know, you've exfoliated all of that dry skin off of your face. I absolutely love this, and I think this was one of the products I mentioned in my last updated my last skincare routine, so I'm still using it to this day. And then the other product that I want to talk about is the mask that I use. I like to use a mask one day a week, and this is the Core Rejuvenation mask. So it basically just looks like a cream. So it's kind of different. It's not a clay mask or anything like that. It's just meant to be rejuvenating to your skin. It's meant to brighten up your skin. It's meant to put moisture back into your skin, not draw any oil out. I don't typically like to use clay masks too often just because I don't have super oily skin to begin with, so I don't want all of the oil sucked out of my skin. So this is kind of like the perfect mask for me. I just apply it on with my hands. It doesn't set hard. It kind of just actually absorbs into the skin, which is kind of cool, and then you wash it off after, how long does it say? 20 to 30 minutes. So I really, really like that. So I'm loving this Core brand. I have noticed a huge difference in my skin since using it, even though I haven't been using it for the longest time. My skin just looks more radiant. I don't have any active blemishes or anything like that at the moment. I still do have a little bit of acne, like marks and scarring, but you know, I'm not really doing anything that's going to remove those, and it's not really bothering me that much because the rest of my skin is just very clear and healthy and glowy, and yeah, it's just really, really helping with my pores and really helping with any dryness that I had, just to make my skin look better, and my makeup goes on nicer, and I love it. And just before I finish, I just thought I'd let you guys know that I do take the contraceptive pill, and it is one that is actually designed for skin as well as being the contraceptive pill, and it's Layla. I don't know if that helps you guys, but yes, I do take the contraceptive pill for my skin. I have taken it before and it has broken me out, so I've taken this one now and I've been on it for like months now, and I just thought I'd let you guys know that because I guess that is part of my skincare routine. It is actually meant to be like a hormonal balancing contraceptive pill as well as like a contraceptive pill. So that's, I thought I'd just mention that when I say that I have no active breakouts. All of these skincare products do help that, but it can also be the contraceptive pill that I'm taking as well. So that's it for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.